It's been over 14 hours now after the ceasefire was announced yesterday evening at 5 p.m. by India and Pakistan after days of escalated tension between the two nations, which are nuclear powers. Even before India or Pakistan announced the truce, it was US President Donald Trump who tweeted and announced that India and Pakistan have agreed to a full and immediate ceasefire after a long night of talks mediated by the United States. But barely hours into the ceasefire, by 8:30 p.m., reports came in that Pakistan had violated the ceasefire. Firing and drone sightings took place in the border areas from Srinagar and Anantnag in Jammu and Kashmir, the Barmer in Rajasthan and Kutch in Gujarat. Hours after the announcement of the stop firing and military actions highlighted how Pakistan's intentions and the bilateral trust deficit will continue to test how the ceasefire will endure. Well, in a late-night briefing, Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri, who announced the ceasefire at 6 p.m. in a press conference, was back to point out the violations by Pakistan. Let's go ahead and listen to what Vikram Misri said.
For the last few hours, there have been repeated violations of the understanding arrived at earlier this evening between the Directors General of Military Operations of India and Pakistan. This is a breach of the understanding arrived at earlier today. The armed forces are giving an adequate and appropriate response to these violations, and we take very, very serious notice of these violations. We call upon Pakistan to take appropriate steps to address these violations and deal with the situation with seriousness. The armed forces are maintaining a strong vigil on the situation. They have been given instructions to deal strongly with any instances of a repetition of the violations of the borders along the international border as well as the line of control.
Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah tweeted, and I quote here, "What the hell just happened to the ceasefire? Explosions heard across Srinagar." Well, this is the tweet of Omar Abdullah. And these are the visuals which news agency ANI shared from Jammu and Kashmir. Take a look.
Two, three. These guys come inside now.
So what you see on your screens here, this is a clear proof that Pakistan had violated the ceasefire and that there is no other justification, there is no other explanation needed. Now, Pakistan shamelessly, after announcing ceasefire with India, had retracted on their commitment to ceasefire. They have even stated that they are committed to an immediate and full ceasefire, but their actions yesterday, just hours after the announcement of the ceasefire, just goes on or just went on to show that Pakistan is not committed to any form of ceasefire or peaceful coexistence with India. So this is a shameless lies. These are shameless lies that Pakistan had spread. But of course, the international community has just witnessed hours ago what Pakistan is truly, that Pakistan is truly not in a mood to do have a peaceful coexistence with India or engage in a ceasefire with India. So these are the visuals. These are the visuals, and those red circles on the screens are indications, are proof that Pakistan fired projectiles, drones toward the Indian territory in Jammu and Kashmir. It's in Udhampur, in fact, as the visual indicates here. So Pakistan had violated the ceasefire. So there is no more proof needed that Pakistan had violated the ceasefire, and government of India has also assured that they will take prompt and swift and immediate action against this. So now what is needed is the government of India's action against the violation by Pakistani forces, or should I say the government of Pakistan, which back the terrorists. So this is the truth. Pakistan is not a lover of peace and harmony. In fact, they thrive. In fact, or should I say, they live, they breathe, and they consume terrorism. So that is the truth. Pakistan is not a peace-loving country. And they have shown it time and again. They have indulged in several wars against India in 1947. They have indulged in 1971, 1999. And all of these wars, Pakistan lost badly, miserably. India trashed Pakistan in each of these wars. And yet they are back at it again. They want to trigger India. They want to poke India so that India can teach them a lesson and humiliate them once again. So that is what is exactly needed at this point in time. India needs a strong action against this terror-loving country, and India should not spare any effort in wiping out completely, in wiping terrorism completely, not just from India, but from their hostile neighbors as well. So this visual indicates what happened last night, just hours after India and Pakistan announced their ceasefire.
These guys come inside now.